Great. Now I'm just craving a sandwich. What's up, everybody? It's Luke James, not the singer. If you're an indie artist looking for an album review and some promo, you can hit up Luke at redmattersite.com. And what I have for you boys and girls today is a review for Sandwich's EP Volume 1. Sandwich is a rapper and producer from out of Las Vegas, Nevada, so to find out more about him and check out his music, sites, and links, just look in that info box that's underneath this video. And of course, he wanted me to make sure to point out that he loves to use Snapchat, so hit him up on there if that's what you're into. Now there are 2 instrumental tracks on here, so I'm going to talk about those ones first, and we'll kick it off by talking about the song Eddie Kendricks. As you may have been able to guess, this samples Eddie Kendricks' song Intimate Friends, and you may have heard this beat before because 213 actually flipped the same sample on Another Summer, and this sample is actually pretty common, so I'm sure there are other tracks out there that you may have heard it on as well. There's also the track I Will Love You Anyway, which is another instrumental track, and this one samples George Benson's song Turn Your Love Around and Shaka Khan's song I Will Love You Anyway. So between these 2 instrumental tracks, you're hearing some pretty common samples, but they do still sound pretty nice. It's just they're not out of the ordinary because you've probably heard them before. But Sandwich does show off some great production skills on some of these other songs, like Circling Scenarios, where we get some nice bongo and horn production, just has a very nice and smooth feel to it, and he starts this one off with some smooth vocals, so that really fit the feel of the track, and I liked what he was doing with that one. He then gets into some verses where he raps about trying to acquire food for both his body and his soul, and yet he's also trying to be careful that he doesn't consume too much because that can just fuck things up with everybody all over the world consuming in general. So there's some pretty thought-provoking content on here, and that's one of his strong points. Like on the song A Moment, where he's telling us all just to take some time to reflect on ourselves and who we are, and I really like that idea because sometimes you need that, man. Life goes by so fast, you're working that 9 to 5, you got all these relationships and bills and rent and all that other shit, so sometimes you need to take a minute to just think, man, to really sit down, maybe in silence, by yourself, and think about some of the things that you've gone through throughout the day, where you want to be, what your goals are, who you want to become, all that sort of stuff. So I really did enjoy that track quite a bit as far as the content goes. And once again, he brings some good content on the song Just Like Them, where he's spitting about how sometimes he looks at other people and he thinks maybe he wants to be like them, especially in the rap game. He refers to himself as just a white guy who's trying to rap, so can he make it? Maybe he needs to be like this, or dress like this, or look like this. Just those sort of insecurities that I think we all go through from time to time. You think about these other people and you think, are they living the life that I want to live? Is that how I want to be? But Sandwich is making it clear that it's very good to value yourself and your own uniqueness because that's where your strength is and there's only one you. So again, I like that he's spitting about this shit on this project. And overall, I give this one a 3 out of 5. While I do like his content and also his production, I think he could step his lyricism up just a little bit, maybe expand on this content, go a little bit deeper. And also, his actual rap style isn't overly interesting, so I think if he were to experiment more, it would just make him stick out a bit more and make the overall project stronger. But that's not to say this is bad, because I actually enjoyed it quite a bit. I would say my least favorite song on here, though, is Aleatory Love, because the love story that he was telling on there didn't go too deep, but I did like the singing he had happening on there, because it had a very old school feel to it, man, like some 70s type of shit or something like that. It's kind of hard to explain, but that part was unique, so I did appreciate that. But there are always some things that an artist can polish and tighten up, and where this is just an EP, EPs are usually used to just test the waters before a full release. So this is definitely a good start. I see the sound he's going for. I like that he's producing his own shit too, but just polish up a couple of things, tighten it up. That's going to come with time and experience. So 3 out of 5, like I said. You guys check it out for yourself and let me know in the comment section what you think, and make sure you do all that good YouTube and social media stuff, man, where you like the videos, you share them, you follow me on Twitter, you retweet the videos, and you especially subscribe to my channel and check them out on Snapchat. Thank you for watching, everybody. I'll see you next time.